It's September 10th, the day Hurricane Irma is hitting Florida. Fortunately for us, we're going to get some rain, I think 10 inches the next 2 days, and some wind, but not nearly as severe as some of the other places. We're making a brisket today. All the restaurants are closed. Our kitchen is literally torn apart. There's no sink, there's no cabinets. We're having it remodeled. They ordered the wrong cabinets. Anyway, to make a long story short, the only way we're going to be able to eat today is for me to cook something out here. Picked up a Brisket Flat. Didn't want to do a whole brisket. I was afraid, if the power goes out, I won't have a way, to keep it, and would lose part of the brisket. So, we're doing a flat. It's my son's 21st birthday today. He likes brisket. He's probably the only person that ever turned 21 and actually couldn't go out to celebrate. Everything is closed here. The Walmarts, the Publix, the Target. Everybody's hunkered down for Hurricane Irma. So I hope you stay with me with this brisket cook today. Got a brisket flat here. I picked up at Publix yesterday. The butcher already went ahead and trimmed most of the fat off. I could spend the time, trimming a little bit more. I'm going to let this go. We've got this hurricane coming through today. I'm just going to do this actually as quick as I can today, taking shortcuts. And as I mentioned, we're without a kitchen, so every single utensil, knife, whatever I use, it's something I've got to actually go wash by hand, which I'm not too fond of. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm seasoning this brisket flat with this Runnin Wild Brisket Rub. I'm just going to do both sides. If you're interested in this rub, it has salt, spices, dehydrated garlic and onion, organic evaporated cane juice, what else? Vinegar, molasses, corn syrup, salt, caramel color, garlic powder, sugar, spices, tamarind, natural flavor, distilled vinegar. I guess what all that boils down to is Worcestershire sauce. And then it's got some silicon dioxide, and what that does, it prevents the rub from caking together. Particularly down here in Florida, right, with all the humidity, these rubs stick together. Somebody just turned what sounds to be a generator on in the background. I'm not certain why. We still have power. Okay. Now, ordinarily I would have seasoned this guy overnight, let it sit in the fridge, but again, we've got Hurricane Irma coming through. My fridge is packed. There's no room to put any extra trays, in preparation for this hurricane. So, I am going to use a couple of hooks on this guy, just to make sure it hangs nice and straight. And let's get this over to the pit barrel cooker. Got the cooker started. Just got some pieces of oak wood. I don't know, what are those? About 1 inch by 1 inch. Gonna put 3, 4. It's gonna be cooking a long time. I'll put some around the edge. Got about 6 of them in there. And we're gonna get this flat on. And I'll check on it in a couple of hours. I mean, it's not going to be done in a couple hours, but I've not cooked the brisket flat yet in this pit barrel cooker, so I'm going to have to learn how to do it. Okay, it's been 2 hours. Just going to check on this brisket. Ooh, color's looking awesome. Okay. Let me, I'll see if I can get it out here so you guys can see what it looks like after 2 hours. Okay, I don't want to burn my hand. Okay, there's what the brisket looks like after 2 hours. Now, what I'm going to do is stick the probe in this guy so we can keep a temperature check on it. Okay, got that. We're just going to put him back in here, right, and let him keep cooking. It's easier said than done. I've got my little doohickey stuck. Okay, let's try this a little differently. There we go. I apologize if you're getting a bunch of my... In fact, let's do it this way. I don't know why I didn't do it like that to start with. Okay. The thermometer, I got a digital thermometer here. I just put the probe in. I don't hope you can see that. It says it's at 150 degrees after 2 hours. That's pretty daggone quick. Anyway, let's get the lid back on it. And probably, just keep an eye on the temperature, and we'll check on it in a bit. Been a little over 3 hours. I don't know exactly. The timer went off a little while ago. I'm at 161. Let that smoke get out of the way. Okay, we're going to have a look at this brisket flat. Let's see, it's probably smarter to take it off from this side if I can get under it here. Right, there we go. Okay, color on it is beautiful. That's about the color I want. You can see some moisture here. I hope you can see that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take it off this pit barrel cooker. We're going to wrap it in foil and then put it back on until it comes up to around 203. You want to be careful not to burn yourself with these hooks, right? Like I almost just did there. Let's use this instead. Well, the color on it looks great. I mean, I got to tell you, the color really looks great. Now, what I'm going to do is, you could use apple juice or whatever you like to use. I've got a little golden monkey beer because I'm going to drink this beer. After all, we're having a hurricane and there's not a lot to do on hurricane days. Just going to put a little in here to help it steam and keep moist. I don't know, probably a quarter of a cup at most. Okay? We're going to wrap it up tightly, and in fact, I'll end up double wrapping this guy because I don't want any of that moisture to get out. And then, once I get it all wrapped up, put this bad boy back on that pit barrel cooker on the cooking grate. And I think this will get it done. Okay, like so, like so. Okay, let's get this guy back on the cooker. And you can see I've got the grill grate already back in this guy. Just lay it right here in the top. We get our temperature probe in here. Okay. We're going to let it keep cooking until it gets up to around 202, 203. It's been another hour and 20 minutes, and this guy is already up to 204 degrees. I really only wanted it to go to 203, 202. That's okay. We'll make it work. Okay. Now we're going to take this guy out. And I'm going to wrap it in a towel because we're not even ready for it yet. Let me see if I can get this out without burning myself. So, this is the fastest flat I've ever cooked. Don't know how it's going to turn out. But, we're just going to roll it up in this towel. Probably going to let it sit in this towel for an hour. I just don't think we're ready yet. I got to make some baked potatoes for this guy. Just going to put it in this cooler. Let it continue to be awesome. This brisket's been here. Oh, you can see I brought my buddy in, don't I? It's been here for, I think maybe an hour in the towel. My son, it's his birthday. I probably mentioned that already. He's getting hungry. Put that towel around you in case you get wet.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we're going to have a look at this together.
Smells good.
And, I like to thank everybody. We've been getting a lot of comments on our YouTube page about, wishing us well during this hurricane. Very surprising, but very warm and welcome. We really appreciate it. Wow, look at that. It's pretty awesome. Maybe the knife. Okay, it's still hot. Look at that. Juicy. Okay. See if I can do this without making. Oh, I don't want to lose that juice.
Yeah, don't lose the juice.
We need a juice
Container?
bowl. Yeah. Okay. Let me just sit that in there. That. Okay. All right. So I see the grain going that away. That's a Georgia word, that away, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm learning. All right. So we want to cut this against the grain. Seems to be pretty tender. Still pretty hot. Oops.
It's like butter.
Yeah.
That's a New York word.
Which one?
Butter. Like butter.
How would you know about that?
Saturday Night Live.
Alright. Let's have a look. You think there's going to be a smoke ring?
Looks like it to me.
Smoke ring is popping. Oh, look. Look at that.
Would you hurry up and give me a bite? It smells good. My mouth is watering.
Is it the hat?
It's the hat, yes.
Look at the, it's got one of the best smoke rings I've ever done. And look, it's juicy.
It's very juicy. That's why I want to bite.
Alright. So you want to try it?
Don't just say that.
Hurricanes make her a little herbal.
Testing.
Alright, there you go. You get it the first bite.
Mmm.
Ooh, it's yummable.
Very smoky. Very good.
Oh my gosh. It's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Really good.
It's my first brisket in a pit barrel. Turned out great. Let me see. I don't know how the cameras are set. Hopefully you can see that. I mean, there is lots of smoke ring if you're a smoke ring person. And hopefully you can see that. I mean, juice is just, when you squeeze it, the juice just pours out of it. Look at that. That's pretty incredible. You want another bite? Oh, you already got yourself another bite. Okay. So, yeah, I would say, excuse me, I'm sorry. Pit barrel cooker did an awesome job on this brisket. I'll have to do the math. I wrote it down each time, but I'm thinking, and I'll put a text in the video, but I think the cook time on this was only like 4 or 5 hours. Like I say, I'll go back and figure it all out so you'll know the cook time. It's good, huh?
Not good at all.
No? I thought you were going to make us a baked potato.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Hey, again, thanks so much for all the support during the hurricane. I mean, it's really thoughtful for y'all to send the kind comments. And I mean, we've even had customers telling us they're sending us prayers. I mean, there's a lot more people that are in harm's way than we are. It looks like it's going to miss us for the most part. We're just going to get a bunch of rain and, you know, a nasty day. But thanks so much for watching our videos. If you have any questions or comments, what do they do?
They click on the armadillo pepper icon, right?
Yeah, that's what they do. What else?
Like us, leave us a comment, or subscribe, especially subscribe. We like that.